Good evening, UVM. I'm your weatherman, Danny Metcalf, here for a look at your Monday weather. When we take a look outside right now, we can see we currently have a temperature of 41 degrees and a very low visibility over the Adirondack and Lake Champlain area. Now, much different from from the last weekend, as that warm air is gone and cold air has arrived with heavy rain. Currently we have winds out of the south at 9 miles per hour and very humid conditions with that humidity of 93% as we are seeing that heavy rain. When we take a look at the radar, we can see we have these strong bands of showers moving from the south to the north, and those are going to intensify overnight to bring us even more rain overnight and into tomorrow. I would not be surprised if the National Weather Service issued a flood warning for the Burlington region, as we will be picking up a great deal of rain. Now, when we look at the demographics of this storm, we can see we have this warm front right here that's going to be tracking to the north as this storm moves to the north. Now, that's going to restrict the snowfall tonight, and the temperatures will stay well above freezing here in Burlington and in the mountains, so this will be very detrimental to the snowpack. And so for tonight, we can see we have a temperature of 38 degrees, which is very warm for this time of year, and a wind chill of 35 and heavy rain. We can see that we're going to pick up about an inch of rain, and that's going to continue into tomorrow for another 1 to 2 inches, and we can see that in the next slide. So for tomorrow, we're going to have a high of 44 degrees with a low of 32. So notice that at 32, we can start to mix in some rain and snow, but I really don't think any accumulations will be expected overnight. You can see we're well above average, and we will be picking up 1 to 2 inches because we can see this as we start out tomorrow at 7 a.m. and then gradually warm up as we have that cloud cover, and the cold front's going to come through to not let the temperatures get as warm as we saw today. So we're going to hit our high of 44 at 4 p.m. and 1 to 2 inches of rain, so this will be very wet. And when you start to see at 10 p.m., there is that chance for the snowfall, but I really don't think any accumulations for Wednesday. Now, how much rain are we expecting from this storm? Well, here in Vermont, we can see we're under the 1 to 3 inches of rain, just like I was telling you. But I think down in Massachusetts, even though this slide, it doesn't saying this, but I think they can see 2 to 4 inches of rain, and they've had a very wet winter already, so this could be big for the Boston area. So when we take a look at the national map, we can see that we have this cold front that's going to be sliding in through after the warm front for Tuesday night and into Wednesday. So that's where we can get those lower snow levels and get some snow on top of the mountains that will be very wet after the rainfall. And we can just see how strong this storm is that tracked out of the Gulf of Mexico. So it has a lot of moisture attached to it, and this is going to continue to move north and affect our weather till about Wednesday, I think, until a ridge of high pressure builds in to bring some sunshine back to Vermont. And we can see that in the 5-day forecast. Tuesday, we're going to have a high of 44, and same for Wednesday. But look, the low, 23 degrees, and we start to cool off. Thursday, high of 47, but look at this, low of 14. So we're going to start to see some more winter-like conditions move back in. I know, last week felt like summer. This week feels like winter. It's Vermont in the springtime. Anything can really happen. Friday, a high of 33 and a low of 13. So going out Friday night, it's going to feel 100% different than last Friday. Saturday, high of 37 with a low of 20. So it's going to be winter again here. When we take a look at the powder forecast, really it's going to be a pretty sad story over the next couple days as we get that heavy rainfall. But I think on Tuesday night and into Wednesday, as that cold front moves through, we can start to see a couple inches up there, but really it's going to be pretty detrimental for the snowpack. But right now we can see temperatures are above freezing at all the ski resorts. Jay Peak and Stowe picked up just an inch to trace to an inch of snow last night, but really not too much. All right, that's all from UVM TV Weather. Have a great Monday and try and stay dry. Bring the raincoat out. Bye, UVM.